Hey guys, my name is McDonnough. I'm putting this video together just to share a little bit about myself. Since I've been gone from Richmond for a while, just recently moved back, but I thought it'd be good to update everyone on kind of where I've been and what I've been doing over the last few years. So before I get into that, I am originally from Richmond, born and raised. I went to Benedictine High School where I ran track. I still hold a number of local and national track records in hurdles. Played football as well. I was an all-state, all-metro running back, and after Benedictine, I went to VCU. So I decided to stay local and run track at VCU. While I was at VCU, I changed my major a few times, but I really wanted to focus on business management, finance, and financial planning. So that's what I have my degree in now. But while I was at VCU, I formed Wyndham Financial Services in a CPA practice with a buddy of mine from high school, where we wanted to create a one-stop shop model for all of our clients, whether they be individuals or business owners. As we operated that organization for a couple of years, we were able to create an environment where clients can come to us and get everything from their taxes and their financial planning needs satisfied, whether it be life insurance, retirement accounts, things of that nature. But when we worked with more business owners, found that they had another level of need. So we started doing more business consulting and management consulting work with them. So we would do a lot of their marketing and business development work, organizational structure, operational efficiency, all of those types of things. But we really created an environment where businesses can come and get all of the resources that they needed to be successful. While I was operating Wyndham Financial Services, I formed Young Pro Global, which was a young professional global networking organization formed here in Richmond, expanded as far south as Atlanta, as far north as Toronto, and as far east as London in the United Kingdom. We really wanted to create a platform where networks from all over the world can come together, share resources, share information, but also do it in a philanthropic environment. So we oftentimes did a lot of fundraisers. We would have events where people can come and socialize, network, develop professionally, but also give back to the communities in which they live. As we started focusing more on the global network and building that group, we found that a lot of the companies and a lot of the individuals that we were creating relationships for were doing business all over the world, and we weren't able to properly participate. So we took a step back and we merged our business management concept that we were operating for a few years. We merged it with the global network to eventually create Pro Global Partners, the company that I've been operating with two other partners from Richmond over the last 7 or 8 years, out of Charlotte, North Carolina, where I was based. But operating Pro Global Partners gave us the opportunity to travel internationally, since it was an import-export and international project development company. We spent a lot of time overseas in Africa and Asia, the Caribbean, Southeast Asia, places like that. But gave us the opportunity to meet people, establish relationships on the ground. At our peak, we had resources, relationships, and contacts, sales teams on the ground in over 50 markets, all throughout Africa, Australia, Japan. We did a lot of things in Japan and in the Caribbean. But towards, I want to say the last year, we've shifted focus to really focus more on supporting overseas U.S. government contractors on military bases, with supplying them U.S. products and services. One of the big things while we were operating Pro Global Partners, or as we continue to operate Pro Global Partners, we were able to find different items that we can import. So we did a lot of import of everything from honey, shea butter from Ghana, to coffee from Rwanda. That coffee is now, you can taste it here in Richmond at Bateau Coffee and Wine Experience on the canal here in the city. We also identified a few different crafts, local artists in some of these markets. So we're importing some crafts from Uganda at this time, but those are very beautiful pieces of artwork. So we'll be rolling that out in the next couple of weeks. But traveling all over the world gave us an opportunity to experience different cultures, different perspectives, understand what the needs are, understand how blessed we are here in the US to have all the resources and things that we have access to. But what that's done now that I'm back home is given me an opportunity to take a different approach. Now I really wanted to give local businesses access to the different resources and experiences that we've been able to gain over the years. So we're going to do more business consulting now that I'm back here, really helping local companies that want to go global. We can help them with that and all aspects of that, or just more so local operational efficiencies and things like that. We've added another component to that. I recently obtained my real estate license, so I'll be focusing on the commercial aspects locally. We're in Central Virginia, really around development, more of development, since those are some of the things that we're doing internationally. But bringing together not only the different project development sites or different concepts, but also finance from some of the relationships that we've gained and things like that. I'll also be working with a local CPA practice here, Empire Consulting, where I'll be leading their planning division. We did a lot of fun things too while we were traveling. In Australia, as an example, I was able to dive the Great Barrier Reef. That was an incredible experience. I was also able to go and trek to see the mountain gorillas in Rwanda. Went on a few safaris all across Africa, whether it be South Africa, Kenya, Ghana. I spent a lot of time in Ghana as well. More so not in the cities, but in the rural areas, really understanding the cultures and getting away from the hustle and bustle of the cities, which was a good experience, much needed experience at the time. What else? I mean, there was just a plethora of things. The time spent in Japan, learning that culture, incredible culture there. Now that I'm back, I'm very excited to be able to get back out there, get back into the community, reestablish some of the old relationships I had prior to me leaving. So I look forward to seeing you out there, and have a good day. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.